You need to really establish your voice as a brand and as a business and why people should want to do business with you, what you have to offer. And if you only rely on randomly posting, you're not going to be able to see the success that you would otherwise see if you had a tight strategy. What's good, go-getters? I'm Erica Smith, a Louisiana girl who left corporate and dove headfirst into digital entrepreneurship. I took everything I learned in my 11-year social media marketing and sales career, launched my online business, and made $20K in 2 weeks. But it wasn't long after I realized that making money is only a small part of running a successful company. And looking back, I could have used a lot of insight and direction. So I'm keeping it real on this podcast, doing all the research so you don't have to. Mindset, money, struggles, and setbacks are all safe topics here. Get ready to learn the marketing methods and sales secrets to scaling a successful digital business that serves both your purpose and your pockets. Consider this a cookout kickback with a touch of table talk networking. Your journey as an entrepreneur is definitely the ride of your life, but if you're ready to go get it, you're in the right place. Welcome to Go Getter. What's good, go-getters? Welcome back to Go Getter the Podcast, episode 2, where we're going to be talking all things digital marketing strategies. So if this is your first time here on Go Getter, then you need to run it back and go catch episode 1, where we talked all about fear and how to be able to overcome your fears, because we've got to get to the point to where we are over our fears and we understand the things that are holding us back so that we can be able to move forward and really elevate this year in 2024. So we're going to be diving into the top 3 digital marketing strategies that we're going to be using inside of Hey Erica Smith this year. I'm going to pull the curtain back, share all the things that we're going to be utilizing, things that we used in the past that didn't work out as well, and why we are confident in the strategies that we're going to be using and just why. So we're going to dig all into that today on today's episode of Go Getter. So let's get right into it. Having a digital marketing strategy is the most important element in whether or not your business is going to be successful or not. So a lot of people will think that posting on social media is going to get the job done, when in reality, posting is not marketing and marketing is not posting. Posting by itself is an element and it's a piece to the overall strategy. But what I really want to dive in today is talking about the top 3 methods that we're going to be using for our digital marketing strategy this year in 2024, why we've chosen these methods, and what we've done in the past and what we saw did not work, so that we can save you guys time, effort, energy, and money. Okay. So let's dive into digital marketing strategies. But before we can get into that, we first need to understand why you need a strategy. So many people are out here claiming to be social media marketing strategists, but in reality, a lot of times these people just end up being content creators. Creating content is totally different from having a clad tight social media marketing strategy. When you strategize about your content, the bottom line of your business is always the first priority. So every single post that you put out, every time that you go live, every single story you put into your story feed, like all of that is connected to your bottom line, because at the end of the day, you need to make sure that your business is making money. So we like to call this funnels inside of our world. A funnel is just a process that your customers go through. It's like a filtering system to make sure that the type of people that you're getting inquiries for your business, or the type of people who are calling your phone or sending you an email or trying to do business with you, that they're actually qualified. And it helps you to cut down on really just cleaning out the people that you work with to make sure that you're only getting the best and highest caliber of clients to work with. So let's discuss our number 1 strategy for digital marketing for 2024. And that is going all in with Go Getter. So this podcast is going to be the core of all of our marketing efforts. We're going to run all of our promotions, all of our sales, all the things that we're offering this year through Go Getter. So this is something that we're doing brand new this year. In the past, we had sprinkled through all of the platforms, right? Like we were on TikTok, we were doing Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, like all the things. We were everywhere. And the reason behind that was, we have this ability to go in all these different platforms. So why not take advantage of that? Well, what we quickly realized is that we weren't able to cultivate community the way that we really, really wanted to, because what we're seeing that's trending this year is that people really want to belong to a community, or they want to really be connected to your personal brand before they decide to make that purchase, whether it's small, mid-tier, or high ticket. So with GoGetter, this is something that's way more intimate. You guys are probably listening to us right now, whether you're, first waking up, later on in the day, if you're in the gym, if you're on your way to work, dropping your kids off. A podcast really gives you the ability to connect with your community and with your listeners and with your audience a lot easier than a lot of these other methods for social media marketing. Now, in regards to how we're going to repurpose the podcast, we're planning on migrating over to YouTube probably in Q2, Q3-ish. We're going to see how that goes. But the goal is just to stick to one platform for the entire year and just see how that works out. In addition to GoGetter being our core focus for our content marketing, we're still going to weave in social media marketing into the strategy. So we're going to go all in with Instagram this year, and we're going to add in Instagram live videos every Wednesday. So in addition to GoGetter, the podcast dropping every Tuesday morning, we're going to have a Wednesday live that happens over on Instagram. So if you didn't catch our live this week, make sure you head over to Instagram at Hey Erica Smith and go watch it. It's something that we're really excited about because we've never really gone all in on one platform. We have always just been in all the places with all the buckets everywhere, but we're really excited about going all in on Instagram. Now, here's my prediction as well, though. I think that Facebook is going to do something really cool this year because I don't know. I just have this gut feeling. And if this happens, then you heard this first on GoGetter. But I really feel like Facebook is going to create some type of something for creators on Facebook on the professional side. Or the creator side, because Facebook originally, when it first started out, you guys know you can create your Facebook business page. You were over there marketing your business. Everything was great. Well, once they started throttling the reach on the Facebook business pages, everybody started posting on their personal pages to get more reach. And once they figured that out, they said, hey, you can create a professional page as your personal page. And now everybody's flipped over to the professional pages. And now you can be a creator on Facebook, which is really cool. When you create a professional profile or a creator profile, now you can run ads from your personal page. You can monetize your personal page. So with them putting those features in on the professional side, I just feel like that's uncharted territory. I think that we're really sleeping on the potential of Facebook. So even though we're going to be going all in on Instagram with our social media strategy, you still will see us sprinkling things on Facebook here and there because I don't want to miss that wave because I really truly feel like it's coming, especially with them being able to, switch over from friends to followers. And now you can grow a following on your Facebook profile. I have a student, shout out to Chanel. She has over 100,000 followers on Facebook, and Facebook isn't really viewed as a place to really grow and create community. Facebook is really viewed or has been viewed as a place for family, friends, coworkers, like people who actually know you in real life. Instagram is really like the real world. That's how I always categorize it. Like Facebook is friends and family. Instagram is the real world if you really want to grow your business. But I truly feel like Facebook is uncharted territory. And if we lock in on Facebook, I wouldn't be mad if it popped off, right? I wouldn't be mad because I don't know. I just feel like something special is happening over there. The second strategy that we're going to be implementing really hardcore into our digital marketing for 2024 is all about email marketing. Now, this is something also that a lot of people sleep on. I don't know what it is about the email marketing that just puts us in a chokehold. But if you don't have an email list right now in your business, you are truly missing out. Remember, the word of 2024 is community, baby. Say it with me, community. We have to be really creating solid relationships with our people. Social media is getting so saturated. People are so busy. People's kids are growing up. We got a lot of stuff going on, and we don't have the time that we once did. So you need a more intimate space if you're going to be able to cut through the clutter. You need to really establish your voice as a brand and as a business and why people should want to do business with you, what you have to offer. And if you only rely on randomly posting, you're not going to be able to see the success that you would otherwise see if you had a tight strategy. So for email marketing software, we are using Flowdesk. I absolutely love Flowdesk. I've used so many different types of email marketing software. It's not even funny. So I think I started like everybody started with MailChimp. And then from MailChimp, we went to ConvertKit. And then I used the email marketing in Kajabi. And we've done MailerLite. And I know there's Constant Contact. Like there's so many different email marketing software companies to choose from. But Flowdesk is like that girl. Like, I'm sorry. Flowdesk is that girl. Like, we love Flowdesk. So I'm going to put a link to discount code that we do have in the comments below. So shout out to Flodesk for providing us with this code. But it'll give you half off of your first year. So you can get started with Flodesk for just $19, and it is worth every penny. Okay. Like, it's so good. It's so great. It's aesthetically pleasing. We love it. You can integrate your digital products into your strategy too. So that's really good. But yes, Flodesk, we love her. I think the reason that emails get a bad rep is because a lot of people think that nobody opens their emails anymore, because you're thinking about your own inbox, right? You're thinking about all these emails that you have stacked up that you don't open, that you just subscribe one time and you unsubscribe. But the one thing that I always tell people is when you get an email from, your electric company, or you get an email from your boss or a friend, you open that email up, right? It's not that people don't read emails. They just only read emails from people that they actually want to read emails from, which is why, again, the word of the year is what? Community, because they are in close relationship with those people. You got to open up that email to make sure you know when it's time to pay your electric bill. You've got to open up that email if you're at work and this is your boss or your coworker. There's something for you in that email. So we're talking email marketing strategy where it's not just boring sales stuff that has nothing to do with them. We're going to be jam packing our emails with so much value. It's going to be crazy this year. So I'm really excited about that. And with your email marketing, realistically, depending on the level of relationship that you're trying to build, people don't mind if you get multiple emails from them more than one time per day. They get annoyed when you're sending them junk. Like, nobody wants junk. I mean, who wants to open up junk? So that's why we're not going to focus on that this year. We're going to make sure that we're personalizing our email campaigns, that we are really infusing the values that we believe inside of the email campaigns. We're going to be testing different content formats, different templates, different times, and making sure that our emails are the most effective. And that's something else I really love about Flodesk, because they do show you the best times that you should post, which really, really helps out with deliverability. And the third method that we're going to be using this year for digital marketing, of course, surprise, surprise, paid ads. If you're not running paid ads in your business, listen. You are making your life so much more complicated than what it has to be. We already know that when we create all this incredible content, there is absolutely no way that we know if it's going to perform or not. So you could put all of your energy into all of this incredible content, and you can, script it out and film it, and it's creative and it's great. And it doesn't do what it's supposed to do, because we're really at the mercy of whatever happens once we hit upload or once we hit send or share. And when you're running a business, that is not sustainable. Okay. Like, you have to be able to have some level of sustainability around the content that you're creating. Paid advertising is the way that you stay consistent and you increase your reach every single day. So you guys know the two things you should be doing every single day in your business is, number one, introducing yourself to brand new people, and number two, closing existing people on offers that you have. So if you're not doing those two things every single day in your business, then it's only a matter of time before you're upside down, before you're not making enough money, before you're stressed out, before you're not able to have a clear mindset around what you need to be doing on the day to day. And that could easily be fixed by running ads. I mean, think about it. If you run the ads, you don't have to worry about getting enough views because you're paying for them, and you don't have to have a crazy expensive budget. You just need to have a budget that you can commit to consistently on a consistent cadence, so that Facebook and Instagram can learn your audience and put you in front of more people. So this is something that we're working on now. We're about to release a brand new training that's going to teach you how to take content that you've already created and turn that into Facebook ads and be able to scale your business that way, instead of having to create all of this content all of the time and put it out 24/7. Like, it's exhausting, So stop driving yourself crazy trying to figure out what to post and just focus on running the ads. These are the top 3 digital marketing strategies that we're going to be implementing this year. I'm really excited about this because it all flows together. One thing that I didn't add that I'll add right now is HeyEricaSenf.com is going to be the home or the centralized hub for everything that we do. So another trend that I've noticed is that gone are the days where your website was just a digital resume, where people just kind of went on and they looked and saw who you were and there's your phone number and all of that. Now your website has the ability to serve as a salesperson that is 24/7. you want your website to be the first step of your funnel. You want your website to be the place where people come to learn more about you, to see more about what you have to offer, and to see where they can follow you and where they can join your email list, and, you know, just really get involved with your world. Like, just get involved inside of your world and, you know, consume your free products and things like that. Because, you know, a lot of times, a lot of my students will come to me and they'll tell me about how they struggle with pricing, or they don't know how much to charge. They feel like it should be more or less, or they're always dropping their prices to compensate. I tell them all the time, that's what your free stuff is for. You know, if you create really great, high quality free content, then you shouldn't feel some type of way when it's time for you to put a price tag on whatever it is that you're offering. And if you do, then maybe you should look at your free content and see what's going on there. But your website should be a place where they can come and consume that free content, where they can join your email list, where they can see your work, where they can experience who you are, where they can get to know you more. And that website is also a part of your digital marketing strategy, because it should serve as the top of your funnel and that front-facing front door space for your person to discover you and ultimately become a member of your community. So if you found this episode helpful, I definitely want to hear from you. Make sure you're following us over on Hey Erica Smith on Instagram. I want to hear what your digital marketing strategy is going to be like for 2024, and why or why not you're going to be implementing any of the things that we talked about today. Are you going to be creating a podcast? You already have one. Are you going all in on one platform? Do you use email marketing? Do you run ads? I really want to hear where you are, because I would love to help you out no matter where you are in the journey, because this is what it is about. So I'll see you guys next week on Go Getter. Same time, same place.